Welcome to another edition of the Murphy Minute. I'm Mr. Murphy, the interim principal at SHS, and I'd like to share our cooperative wrestling team with Marblehead as today's topic. Swampscott does not have a wrestling team of its own, but participates with Marblehead to ensure a full complement of wrestlers. Performing for MHS is a different experience, and we have 7 of the team's members to share their experiences from last year and this year. The players will first introduce themselves, and then the captains will give us a brief summary of last year's successes and this year's triumphs. So we're going to start with introductions. Nick, would you start, please?
I'm Nick Sirota, and I'm a sophomore.
I'm Caden Dubiel, and I'm a junior.
I'm Andy Rosa, and I'm a senior.
I'm Michael Hopkins. I'm a sophomore.
I'm Connor O'Brien. I'm a freshman.
I'm Creed Carroll. I'm a sophomore.
I'm Brendan McCarron. I'm a freshman.
Okay. So to tell us a little bit about their experience, we've got the captains here. We got Rosie here to my right and Michael to my left, and they're going to talk a little bit. Rosie's going to talk first about last year, and then Michael will talk about the season this year. So Rosie, you're up.
Last year we had a pretty historic season. We had our first ever tournament win, which is where the team collectively wins an entire tournament out of like 20 to 30 teams, which is a really big deal. We had our first ever state champion, Amani Dotson, at 195. We had dozens of kids go to the state tournament, qualify for the state tournament, including our first ever 8th grader. He was wrestling at the high school level, and he wasn't even in high school. So we've had a lot of success last year, and this year we're trying to build on it, and so far we've been pretty successful. So
This year we've had a lot of success so far. We have 6 wins so far. I'm not sure how many losses, but we plan to go up to Pelham again and attempt to win it for the second time. And I think this team shows a lot of success and promise for the future.
Okay. So it's been a very different experience knowing that they have to go to practice over at Marblehead. Matches are over there. We do have a couple of matches that are scheduled for Swampscott this year and a couple that will be scheduled for Swampscott next year. Michael, did you want to talk about that?
Yeah, the last home meet is January 30th. It's on a Wednesday, I believe, and it's at 6 or 6:30. So if you have time, you should pop out. It's going to be a good meet.
Who's it against?
Triton, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, Triton.
All right. Well, thanks, guys, for showing up for the Murphy Minute. I just want to thank you out there for listening to another Murphy Minute from the SHS studios. Thank you also to Hannah and Isabella for their technical support, as well as their teacher, Mr. Doulette. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next week on the Murphy Minute.